Hey guys, welcome back to Anished YouTube channel. First of all, congratulations. We have officially finished the learning C# in our previous video tutorials. If you followed everything carefully from variables, object-oriented programming, classes, methods, links, and all the fundamentals, then trust me, you are more than ready for the next level. And today we are starting something powerful. We are going to learn ASP.NET Core. Everyone who learns the C# well is going to understand ASP.NET Core very well, because ASP.NET Core is built on top of the C#. So, what is ASP.NET Core? ASP.NET Core is a modern framework developed by Microsoft that allows us to build website, web API, backend for mobile apps, cloud applications. In simple words, if C# is a language, ASP.NET Core is the technology that allows C# to learn on the web. So, before, when we were learning C#, we were building console applications. Now, we are going to build real API, real backend systems, real world application used by companies. So, why this is easy for you? Because you already understand the classes, methods, object-oriented programming language, data types, exception handling. So, ASP.NET Core is just applying those same C# concepts in web development. So don't panic. If you understood C#, you will understand this. So what we will learn with, or what we will start with, in this new series we will learn step by step. But you will finish to do something like, you know what is .NET and what is .NET SDK. So the things that we are going to go with, we are going to create our first ASP.NET Core project. We are going to understand controllers, building API, connecting to database. We are going to learn authentication and authorization. We will also deploy the application. And by the end of this course, you will be able to build the professional backend system. So, guys, let's get ready. We are moving from beginner C# developers to backend developers. Let's start our journey with ASP.NET Core. Here we are going to write ASP.NET Core Razor pages. So it is a project template for creating ASP.NET Core application with example ASP.NET Core Razor page content. Let's call it ASP.NET Core app. But let's remove this point. ASP.NET Core web app. So here it is configure HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol, but we don't need this at this time. So now you see, guys, this is how the project looks like. So now what you are going to do, you are going to create a model class. Let's add a model. Let's add a model. Let's add a new folder. Let's call it model. Then you're going to create our model class. So let's call it, for example, students. So now you're going to create a properties. Let's put here ID. Then, you know, we have covered this in our previous videos, get and set method. So public string first name, public string last name, public string email, public string phone, then public string department, public string university, public string country. So guys, now you see we have finished to define the property of our model class. Now what you're going to do, we are going to create a new folder here in shared. Let's call it students. Let's call this students. Then let's rename this class. Let's remove this S, no problem. So no problem. So now you see guys, so what you're going to do, this is a property for students, not for students. It is why I changed here, but here we need a student, for example. So now what you're going to do, we are going to use this method. You come and click here. Sorry. Then add scaffolded item here, and they came on razor pages. Then razor page with entity framework, CRUD. Then we do add. Then here we have to choose this student model class. It is our model class. Then here we have to add this ASP.NET Core Web App data, yes, as a DB context. So for database, we are going to use SQL Server. Then I think now everything is okay. Then we do add. So scaffolding, updating dependencies and information. We will get some folders. We are creating application with automation. It will install everything. So now you see guys, when we go in this folder, students, we will find create, delete, details, edit, and index. You see, guys. So now what you are going to do, you're going to add migration. So the thing that we do is NuGet package manager control. Then after this, what we do, we're going to do add migration initial. You see, guys? Straight away, you see? Now you see here we have a folder of data. So this for database. Now the other things that you are going to do, is to update database. So now let's do it. We write it here. Update database. You will see something. Might succeed also. You will learn many things about this. We are creating database automatically. So you see here migration. So now, and you have seen something after updating database. You see we have many things here. Let me show you. About our database. You see we have a database country framework that's migration. You see university, country, primary key, student ID, email, last name, first name. So now we are going to run our application. Let's run our application and see the output. You see the output of our application, but we need to move to folder or direction of students. We are accessing this. We are accessing. I will show you the folder that we are accessing. So now here we can create a new student. Let's say Wamahoro John. Email john@gmail.com, for example. Phone plus 250 7888 6, something like that. Department of IT, University of UK, country of Burundi. For example, let's create our first student. You see, guys, we have created another student, John. Matrix, email 087, something like that. No, this is not email. maths@gmail.com, and then final 07, something like that. Department of IT, University of Kenya, for example. Country, Kenya. You see, guys, we have also neza. You know, then at gmail.com. Civil Engineering, University of Guy, for example, country, Nigeria. You see, guys, we have also, can you add something also? For B, Peter, gmail.com. Computer science, computer science, 0 something like University of Nick, Nigeria. So guys, this is how our first application look like, but it's a way of automation, so you can customize it after. We also do login, logout, we do many things. So for this application you created, you can edit something. You can edit, for example, here you can write Rwanda. You can update the country, for example, you see, Rwanda. You can see the details. You can edit here. You can say University of Kampala. You see, guys, so guys, this is, you can also delete the record. For example, you can delete this. You see, are you sure you wanted to delete this, student? Then you can delete, no problem. Guys, this is how the system is working. We create everything that you want. Write everything that you want to know about developing using ASP.NET. We do many things about this. Anything which is challenging you, you can tell us in a comment. Guys, thank you for watching. The next video will help you to understand this very well. But first of all, do this before we proceed with the next